Happy Monday, everybody. Hi. Alf, was I lying?
Oh man, I had it turned down and it was still super loud.
I warned Alf, since he hasn't seen the new intro yet, how abruptly that music starts off. It even caught me by surprise again. I'm sitting over here trying to reorganize something on my second screen, and I was like, oh shit. Well, welcome everybody to our very first ever Military Monday here on Vets Talkin. I had an idea to do this stream, do a Monday stream as being a Military Monday, talk specifically about military topics. We can bring people on, tell military stories. So this is something I've had an idea for a while, but since there has been reports and a lot of people are believing that Iran could attack Israel at any moment, then I'm like, yeah, maybe this is a good opportunity. We'll just get on here and talk about the situation going over in Iran and Israel, and we'll keep an eye on the news at the same time. And if anything kicks off, then we can obviously go straight to it. What's up, Patrick B? Welcome, welcome. So, Alf, it's been a minute. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. Been keeping busy with my channel. Also started a new job on the IRL side, but keeping busy because now I'm retired but I'm working as a contractor. So, but
There you go.
yeah, I've been working on my channel. I hit 500 subs.
Hell yeah.
I still need a third of my watch hours. So if people want to go over and watch my game streams, you're more than welcome to. Help me out.
Help this guy out. Yeah, it does suck. I try to explain to people that unfortunately you don't get watch time during the live stream. You get watch time after the fact when people go back and rewatch that stuff. So it really hurts if you're primarily doing live streams. So yeah, support the man. If you like watching those playthrough video game streams and all that kind of stuff, do check out Horny Alf.
Yeah,
His link is in the video description below.
The one that's been getting me a lot of traction lately is Fallout London. So go check that out if you like the Fallout games.
I gotta check that out. Ooh, I forgot also. WWIII has a new video out I haven't seen yet. Illuminati Volume 1. He's gonna go deep into the Illuminati stuff. I'm looking forward to that. What's up, Bruce? Hail, buddy. Hail, Bruce is in the house. I'm actually wearing this hat because Bruce did a very friendly thing and supported the channel another way and bought one of these hats and posted this on the Twitters. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Yeah.
I want to say I've seen him on my channel a couple times.
Yeah, awesome. I appreciate it, guys. Anybody here who's been who found me, I appreciate you guys checking out and supporting the other channels here, and our other vets friends here. Sweet Clinton House, what's going on, man? Be careful that WWIII's video hits real hard while watching it.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
well, I thought he's saying be careful on talking about it, because even as I was reading the title, I'm like, ooh, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say Illuminati on here. That sounds like it's something YouTube would be stupid about, but obviously it's in his title there. Dude, he has been going hard. Again, I don't know if you guys are familiar with WWIII's or not. I talked about this on Wild Wednesday. I'm going to do reaction videos to him on our Wild Wednesday because he gets a lot into this paranormal stuff. And he's really great about debunking what can't be provable and then accepting, saying, I don't know, the rest of the stuff could be true. And he's been going hard, though, like the last 3 or 4, like this makes like video 3 or 4, where he's hitting topics that are like really dangerous for his channel. Like he's really towing the line on getting in trouble for this shit. Like he went into DARPA and got really big into the dark evil shit that our defense research does. He got into hitting Google and how evil their algorithms are and everything, about, not just because of fucking over people like us, but also just how evil they are and the way they track information and use it in very nefarious ways. And now he's going to the Illuminati, so he's going hard, man. Anyone out there, please show some support for the WWIII's. Great channel, great dude. What is up? Hold on. I got Israel's in the house. What's up, Israel? But this is Israel G. We haven't met Israel A through. Whatever the other one is. What were you going to say?
I don't remember what I was going to say. That's okay.
There you go. By the way, also, as I am obviously pimping my own merchandise, if you're in the army or you just want the army to be better and great again, then you can get yourself a MAGA hat, make the army great again. Let me know, guys, if I should. I'm probably going to make the military great again. I stuck with this because I'm like, it actually goes with MAGA if you take out the. But I'll make the military great again also for the other branches. Or let me know. I mean, should I make the Air Force great again? Make great again? Make the Space Force great again?
Hey, the Air Force would work for the MAGA.
No, would that be MAFA?
Oh, I was gonna say just use the air. Like
no, it'd be MAFCA.
MAFCA.
Yeah. Thank you, Israel. You guys are awesome. You're awesome, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. So, by the way, yeah. So I'm pimping my own merch, but also pimping Trump's merch. This is actually from DonaldJTrump.com. That is where you can support him. It goes directly to his campaign. Veterans and military families for Trump. I've got this shirt. I've got the hat with the same thing. I've got a MAGA Never Surrenders black t-shirt. Looks fucking awesome. And I've got still back here. I've got my MAGA flag, which we were going to do a little mini flag parade this weekend. We just never got around to it, but I will be putting this on the back of my truck, driving around the lake with that.
Nice.
Pissing people off. Dude, I was at a restaurant the other day, and this man comes in. Okay, so his wife and husband with the husband's 85-year-old father. It was his 85th birthday. And the dude was just super nice, super chill, like just one of those really old school friendly type of guys. I didn't even say didn't say hi to him or anything. I'm just sitting there drinking a beer and finishing my burger. And he says, they're all going to get birthday shots. He says, and get this young man over here, whatever he wants to. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I took a shot of JMO with him and just started shooting the shit. The military came up and he told me how he spent 7 years in the National Guard. Had a great conversation with this nice guy. I was wearing my MAGA Never Surrender shirt. And there's just one point way early on in the conversation when, there's that point where you got to get friendly. Or you're just really into it where you got to turn. As soon as I turned, I saw the son, the son of this 85-year-old man eyes just darted right at my shirt, and that the whole demeanor of this guy just went, fuck this motherfucker. And I could tell he was so mad that his dad was enjoying the conversation with me so damn much. And there's a point also where the wife, who was sitting right next to the 85-year-old man, leaned over and just looked right at my shirt. And I'm like, I know what she's doing because he's still staring at my shirt, and she had to go look at what he's looking at. He was so mad. He was so obsessed with this MAGA thing. And I know it also pissed him off that I was obviously super nice to them. I finished up very quickly. I was already planning on leaving. And I shook everyone's hand, including him. I said, it's an absolute pleasure. How do you take care? And I could tell it's just like he was actually mad because I was a nice guy that he couldn't hate.
Well, yeah, they want us to be the evil thing that's portrayed in the media. And most of us are not that way.
Yeah, no, of course not. Your general population is not any kind of crazy. Now, are there crazies out there? Yeah, but the vast majority of us, as far as MAGA goes, not. Frank, this is breaking news, everybody. Kamala Harris just announced Rachel Dolezal as her VP running mate. That's good, buddy. That's good. Frank, there is my old army compadre from the 173rd back in Italy. If he gets some freedom, he'll pop on here at some point. What was I just gonna do? Let's see. All right, so let's talk about Israel, man. what we all know, there's been these chain of events going back to October 7th, when Hamas, who is funded by Iran and also Qatar, a lot of people don't know that, but highly funded by Qatar, they're funded. They attacked a horrendous attack. Since then, there's been little bits of scuffles here and there. There's been shit going down with Hamas and Hezbollah, and without the entire chain of events, we do know that I think it was just last week when a rocket landed in a like a playground or a soccer field, something like that, killed like 13 kids from Hamas, and in retaliation, which it's not surprising, but also surprising that that there hasn't been any retaliation at all on Iran. But somehow Iran or Israel managed to pull off a fucking like James Bond style assassination of the top leader of Hamas in Iran. Somehow got a bomb underneath this dude's bed, and that's fucking
insane.
wicked, insane. I would love to see a movie about how that happened, because it's got to be crazy how they managed to make that happen. And now we've been here now. Even the last time we streamed on Friday. On that day, on Friday, there's a reporter that went out and said within hours, Iran will attack, or at least it implied there's going to be something big. It never happened. However, a lot of speculation happening that it could happen any minute now. That's it's coming from our Department of Defense. We've got ships and forces on their way over there right now to back up Israel if something happens. And the entire scenario is scary as hell. If they end up doing something that's not just a little, like they fucking launch like a bunch of rockets all the way from Iran over to, or was that the drones? Do you remember that? I think they launched a bunch of like suicide drones.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they do that stuff all the time. Well, they used to, but
yeah. But if they do what we're fearing here, which is a full-on assault, this could be World War III.
Well, here's the thing with Iran, and this is just knowledge I have of Iran. Yeah, they've got an ability to do a lot of damage, but a lot of their shit is just broken and left over from stuff we sold them during the Shah of Iran. I think Israel would just punish them, honestly.
The problem is the coalition. Because there is now a coalition of Iran, Russia, North Korea, China, possibly more.
True.
And if Iran attacks Israel, that could end up being just the first phase. Then you look at what happens after that. You look at if we end up helping out to retaliate, or anyone else. This could start a buildup, is what I'm saying. This could actually be the beginning of a buildup of arms, ending up in a World War scenario. That's the fear, not just an initial assault. Yeah, Iran itself would not be able to take Israel out. However, this could build into something way, way, way worse. Yep, Yemen also. Right, you're right, Wayne.
Yeah, and Saudi Arabia is not a big fan of Iran because they're the two different types of Islam.
The Sunni and the Shia.
Yeah, they're not fans of Iran. So it depends on where Saudi sits on the thing. Saudi does not really have the military that Iran does. So I don't know that they want to go to war. They want our support.
Yeah,
if something like that happened.
Yeah, we'll see. And also, there's also even the fear that, they could end up using nukes. We know that Iran has nukes. We know that Israel has nukes, except they don't. I never knew this. I only found out recently. I don't know how, but that there is no confirmation that Israel actually has them or what the numbers are. It's just somehow known that they have a shit ton of nukes.
It's always been an assumption.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we'll get around to more of this conversation after a $20 shot from Blue Core Devil.
Nice.
Said, did you hear that Tulsi Gabbard got put on a watch list for flights? It has begun. Tulsi Gabbard got put on a watch list?
What
the fuck? She's not even extreme. She's wait. I think I always keep on getting them mixed up. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard's the one that was a Democrat and switched over, right?
What's
Or no, Tulsi's the one that was running against Trump.
Was she? I can't
Oh,
remember.
okay, so Wayne
okay.
says yes.
Wayne
So
says
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So okay, so she's the one who switched over. She was foreign military police and switched over to the Republicans.
But then she ran against. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's insane because yeah, she's no fucking like extreme rightist or at least what they label to be extreme.
Well, she's what they would have used to be, a moderate Democrat.
But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fucking. I would really like to know what the hell she got put on a watch list for. That's crazy. Okay. Again, brain is not working.
Hey,
it has begun, and guess what?
Nice.
I finally got the new video up. So for the very first time, you get to have the brand new "It Has Begun."
It has begun.
Nice.
There you go. Thank you, Blue Cord.
Hey, Star Wars Dog's here. What's up?
What is up, Star Wars dog? Yeah, she. Well, yeah, well, she was. She was in the army. She was an officer with military police. Tulsi nuked cackling Kamala in the 2020 debate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she was running as as president for the Democrat Party back in 2020, and yeah, she smoked him, man. Obviously the problem for the Democrats is that she wasn't extreme enough. She was actually somebody who's willing to question the Democrats and policy and everything. She actually ended up getting run out of the fucking Democrat Party and became a Republican. And she's changed her mind on a lot of shit. The biggest problem that I know I had with her and a lot of other people did was that she had some very anti-gun policies, which is insane to think of. I can't believe there are so many veterans, that somebody who served in the military, especially somebody's military police, you're in some kind of combat arms, you're anti-gun. Just it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. That law's in the house. What's up? Oh yeah, she is hot too. There's something about very intentional, like one gray streak. I think obviously she's probably all gray, but she allows this one very gray streak to go over. It's just, it's sexy, man. It's a good look. A good look, dude. Yeah, very hot. Hold on. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to find now because I've got so many fucking video clips. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Like, it's Clinton House says right there, Rogue from X-Men. Basically that kind of same look.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot about Rogue. She's got the Rogue look. I never thought about that. Oh yeah. All right, so we're talking about again, so with the Israel-Iran situation, I think tell me if there's anyone in the chat. How scared are you guys about the situation? Because like I've explained, that it's not a matter of if Iran strikes at Israel, if they attack them in a very large manner, like we're talking like they're flying jets over, or I don't even know what they would do exactly. But if we're talking about full on assault, something more than just what their typical fucking launching rockets or drones or whatnot, are you guys as concerned as I am about how that could escalate? Because I see that as a very, very great potential of, like I said, a hornet's nest erupting in that entire area. Because, like I said, also it's not even just the allies when we're talking about that coalition with Russia, China, and all that. But there's so many of the other nations out there who hate Israel in the Middle East that everyone. I mean, it could be a full on assault if they're coordinating in any kind of way. That could be like an October 13th, right? Yeah, like on October 13th, only on a grander scale. This could be really bad. Do you agree?
Yeah, so it depends on what happens. If if Iran commits and launches everything they got, drones, rockets, cruise missiles, if they have any, I don't know what their arsenal is on that, and Israel responds, 'cause, I mean, Israel's got the Iron Dome, which is pretty good at shooting stuff down, but if that happens, they're launching everything they got at Iran, and
Yeah.
it's gonna embroil the Middle East and potentially, I don't know. Do you think Russia wants to get embroiled in this? They're already dealing with Ukraine. Putin knows deep down he knows they're weak, but he doesn't want to show that they're weak. He could potentially act to show that he's not weak. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something that Putin would necessarily want, but I would have to do research on exactly the pact that or the agreement that they have with Iran, because I know the one that they just signed with North Korea is one of those that, it's a signed agreement that if there's any aggression from a foreign nation of hurting one or the other, then the other one is going to come to their aid militarily. In other words, if Russia gets attacked, then North Korea will come in to assist them.
And
So-
Putin's just sitting there like looking at Iran like, oh, for fuck's sake, come on, because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to get involved in anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that very well
Hold
could
on.
be the situation.
Hold on a sec, I gotta take a call. Be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna get up here and we'll that law member for 5 months. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Which comes first? Drunk 3PO to 100K, D-Day Cobra wrestling stream, or the t-shirts going out? Yeah, I know you're busy, but gotta give you crap. It's how vets display appreciation. Yeah, you're right, dude. The good thing is that at least now you'll get you'll get one with the new logo, which are fucking great. I'm very proud of it. I know there's a lot of demand for new products with the new logo. So yeah, I'll get that out here hopefully soon, dude. Yeah, I keep making the excuse. I know I'm busy, but yeah. I'll get it to you, buddy. Let's see. I see a lot of people commenting here. The bases in the Middle East worry me. You talking about the American bases? Because yeah, I just saw that there was somebody was just injured recently on one of the bases in Iraq. I think I only saw it really briefly as I was doing something else. So I'm curious to see if that means there was another attack on one of our American bases. Let's see. Only scared if Russia or China gets involved? Well, absolutely. Yeah. And don't be scared, be prepared. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not scared in that manner. I'm worried. I'm worried for the world and what could happen. We're going to get into the recession issue and the stock market crash also. So I mean, we're just looking at a perfect storm of shit happening right now. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if we end up seeing everything come together like this, like the stock market crashes, fucking these illegal terrorists and whatnot that are in our nation all of a sudden start terrorist attacks. World War III kicks off in the fucking Middle East, and it's just a perfect storm of shit that just seems like it could all be intentional. This is tinfoil hat time, but it feels like it could all be intentional to get this to get to the result that these people want, which is terrible destruction of the U.S. and other things going on in the entire world, taking down so many nations. So we have 4K groups in theater and a wing of Strike USAF wings. Yeah, it's I don't want to be involved in this shit, but we're in it. Israel is our ally, so if something happens there, we're in it. Israel says I wouldn't worry about here at home, but I'm definitely worried about our brothers and sisters in the military. Here's the thing: is that if something like that happens, man, it's like I said, the economy is already bad, but if we get a war to kick off, it'll make things even worse. Look at what happened when the Ukraine war happened. Now, yeah, a lot of the decline in our economy here was because of Bidenomics, but a lot of it also was because of the war happening over there. So this could affect us in a lot more ways than you think. I'm not just talking about worry about conflict over here. I'm also worried about just the economy in general, and just there's so many bad things that can happen. So many things. That law says October 7th. I thought October 7th. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the date when the assault happened. but Israel could handle one. But if multiple hit at the same time, that's when things start getting hairy. Yeah, and that's what they always want to do when it comes to the rocket attacks and the Iron Dome. There is they can overwhelm the Iron Dome. It's not this isn't like a video game where you have an unlimited amount of ammo. At some point those defensive weapons that take down the rockets and everything, they run out and they have to reload. So if there's a big enough assault that they can overwhelm, it could fuck Israel up. I can't remember if that's part of what happened on the assault. No, I'd have to look back. But in any case, yeah, it could go bad real quick, man. Russia's giving S-400 air defense systems to who? To Iran? Fuck. Let's see. Tracy K. What's up, Tracy? Can't follow chat, but listening. Happy to have you here no matter what. I can't hear you, Tracy K says. Well, I know everyone else can hear me. I see everyone responding to me, so you gotta fix your volume there. Let's see. Could happen with cyber attack. Yeah, that's the other thing, dude. I'm very worried about a cyber attack, EMP, anything like that could take out our grid. There are plenty of ways. If a global war kicks off, they're going to do everything they can to cripple the U.S. to limit our ability to retaliate. So that could mean taking down our electric system. It could mean taking down our internet. Viruses and everything. We know damn well that China's been testing. I guarantee you, every time that we see these, not every time, but a lot of these issues that we're seeing with companies and everything, with their systems being shut down, is China testing. They're testing and improving on their ability to take down our internet system. And it very well could be something like that. They could cripple our country, and with the intent of hurting us militarily, but that would also result, obviously, in hurting all of us. So we got to be prepared. Don't be scared. Be prepared. See, okay, so Tracy got figured out. Good. Let's see. All right, glad everyone's got figured out. Yeah, our cybersecurity is crap. Everything's crap, dude. So much of what we have going on is crap. And again, put on the tinfoil hat. How can we know it's? Be sure that's not intentional. Because I've been saying for a long time, I think that the reason why I have make the army great again, make the military great again, is because they've intentionally been trying to hurt our military by invading it with this woke virus. And it's worked. Our military is hurt really bad right now. And I guarantee it's intentional. The DEI thing has been a way to disrupt everything in our lives and in the function of our nation. So, too many coincidences. I don't believe in these coincidences. Same, just like the fact that it's not a coincidence that we have the UN, who we all agree the UN sucks. The UN is terrible. And now the UN just finally completed their probe and did find that 9 members of UNRWA, the UN branch, I can't remember what the whole thing means, but they were there. These members of the fucking UN were in Gaza helping with the October 7th attack on Israel. This is the UN, United Nations, the people we dump money into. That's supposed to be protecting the world in some way, shape, or form. When really it's nothing. It is an absolute control arm of the world. This is. I'm telling you guys, whether you believe in this conspiracy theory shit or not, the fact of the matter is the UN is trying to take over the governments, and this will be at some point. If you end up seeing all the superpowers, if all of the USA, China, Russia, and any other superpowers, if we all get broken down in a world war, and everyone is desperate to get back to some kind of normalcy, there will be cries and people accepting of the idea that something like the UN could become a world government in the idea to save the world from this devastation. This is the plan, man. I'm telling you, hashtag Alex Jones was right. This has been happening for a long, long time. I know it sounds crazy, but you can look into yourself that this has been a plan for a long time. They've talked about this. That whole new world order thing where people says it's a conspiracy theory. Motherfuckers actually say it. There have been so many world leaders have actually said we are going to have a new world order. It's not a conspiracy theory. They've actually said it. This is what they're working towards. A corrupt organization of a conglomeration of all of these other nations. The UN is the new world order. It is the global government that they want to have take over, and it can. Blue Cordell, member for 15 months. Thank you, buddy. Fuck the UN. I had to wear that blue beret and helmet cover back in 1995 in Haiti, dude. Yeah, that fucking sucks. I couldn't believe those blue helmets. That looks so dumb. We had UN support, UN shit up in Iraq in 2003, and every time I saw those blue helmets and everything, you look so dumb. The blue beret I don't think is terrible, but powder blue just doesn't look good though. It doesn't look good. And yeah, there's so many other things about the UN that we can get into as a topic sometime. Again, this isn't conspiracy theory shit, but the UN is under investigation. At least under journalistic investigation. I don't think any authorities have actually got into doing this yet, but there are so many reports of out in Africa and other places where wherever UN troops show up, they are sexually assaulting these UN troops and authorities. They're going in there and just raping women left and right. There is every single time a UN has some sort of an operation go into someplace like in Africa, there's a explosion of births from all the women who got raped or at least sexually or people taken advantage of by these UN pieces of shit. And it's disgusting, man. They are so dirty. It is such a dirty organization that is not in any way, shape, or form working for our best needs or the needs of the people. It is only for power, and they're taking advantage of people everywhere, left and right. Let's see. I think every future apocalyptic, I assume you mean movie you've watched, they're slowly becoming documentaries. If you listen to a lot of like even old school Alex Jones saying that books like 1984 was actually, I'm not saying this is true. I'm saying this is just what he says. But like I said, hashtag Alex Jones is right. He's been proven right on so many things. That books like 1984 and Brave New World, they weren't fiction. That these are stories being written because they actually knew that was the plan. Like they had inside information. And again, go back and either read or watch the movie 1984, and you can see everything that's happened is like that is what happened in that movie. I saw the movie. I didn't read the book. It's happening right now. And it's not because it just happens to have matched what the movie, the book does. It's happening because that was the plan all along. It's terrifying, man. New World Order has been mentioned since I was in school 40 years ago and when I was in middle school. Yeah, they've been talking about it for a long time, man. It's not something we made up. This is them. They said this. Alpha's on a long fucking phone call. I want to be able to continue on, but I don't want to have to retract and talk about everything twice when he gets back. Hell, a date that doesn't get brought up much was February 22nd. We had ridiculous cell outages that basically cripped commerce in Florida that day. I heard about that. Yeah. That did not affect me, but holy shit, dude. That was crazy. There was the day when the hospital systems got shut down. Like dozens and dozens of hospitals all across the nation, their entire system was shut down. And it's crazy that everything's reliant now. Hospitals are reliant on the internet connection within the hospital. And once the bug gets in there and shuts it down, they can't operate right. Scary as fuck, man. We're way too reliant on this shit. We need to get to like the Sci-Fi Channel Battlestar Galactica and just like make everything not interconnective. Brandon, what's up, man? What is up to you? Hail, brother.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Holy shit. Who died?
No, it was my wife. If y'all don't know, I took a job out of state, and my wife's still back home with the kids for now.
Yeah.
So I don't, when I get to talk to her on the phone, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't blame you, dude. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do this. If there is anybody new out there, we have our drinking game rules apply as always, even on this new Monday show, of which I'm happy with the numbers here. I was even telling Alpha when we were about to start, I'm like, I'm not expecting big numbers, and I wouldn't call us big numbers, but I'm really happy to have everyone here. We're damn decent. Drink game rules, any single super chat, we do social, $20 or more, and do shots. Shots. Which I've improved on a couple of the videos too. We have new military specific videos, and some of them were kind of bland. I've jazzed them up a little bit.
Noise.
Yeah. Let's see. United Nations and Bosnia was a joke when we were there in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, we should not have been involved in that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we should not have been involved in.
Yeah. I was upset that I didn't get a UN medal when I went to shit. What the hell's that? That it's not Bosnia, but the really infamous one that everyone talks about right up there in that region.
Oh, I
God,
can't think of it.
In any case,
Herzegovina. I think it's Bosnia Herzegovina.
Well, I mean, that's in any case, I was out there for 2 weeks in that region with that. And if I was there for a whole month, I could have got a UN medal. Now looking back, like, fuck that. I don't give a shit about a fucking UN medal.
I did get I think it was a NATO medal from Afghanistan.
No, it's NATO. Yeah, NATO medal is what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the one from Afghanistan.
How'd you get a NATO medal for Afghanistan?
Because there was a lot of NATO countries involved there. Don't ask me.
It's not a NATO operation.
Don't ask me. I walked away and they presented it to me.
That's fucking weird. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's because there are NATO countries involved or were involved in that.
Yeah, but no, it's got to be a NATO specific operation. Like you're being assigned to NATO and under NATO. Like that's like when I got my orders to go to, and again, it wasn't Bosnia. I see you seeing that, Jose Taco. Like I had, like my order said, you were being attached to this NATO element. That's what it is.
We did have the Germans, the Brits, and the Italians there. So,
but again, you weren't falling under their command. In any case, you got it. Good for you.
It's a NATO coalition, I guess, but I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. It's at my house in my other state.
Yeah. Let's see. Real Wade Nation Gaming. I saw he put out a tweet that he was talking about people, Dermy fucking up his name again and shit.
Well,
I actually got it right for the first time. What's up, Jose Taco? Welcome. Germany and Brits. They put mayo on their pizza in Bosnia? Ugh. No, not Albania either. I'm even begin the fucking region confused because I mean I know so little about that entire operation, everything that went down there.
Like, the Balkans, yeah,
in the Balkans, the whole situation there. Oh, yeah. All right. Who died? Oh, nope, it was my wife. Yeah, Alf could have worded that a little bit better.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna crack that joke too.
Yeah, I probably could have.
I was thinking about that too. So, all right. Yeah, if things go down, man, that's just all in all. I'm gonna keep. I was gonna pull up something here on at least on my iPad, so I can, if any news breaks, talking about Iran and Israel. We're gonna hop over there real quick because this is. I'm telling you, man, if something goes down, and the thing is that they're threatening. They've got their news agencies and everything threatening that whatever happens is gonna be really fucking bad.
Yeah, but on the other side of that coin, Iran has been known to saber rattle quite
I was
often.
just gonna say that. Yeah, it could just be, oh yeah, this is gonna be epic, or unheard of, or whatever the fucking, just like a bunch of fucking drones or
It's
something again.
it's a very Middle Eastern thing to want to save face. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
like you got to appear macho so people don't think you're less than you are.
yeah.
So
I'm definitely not thinking of Black Hawk Down in Mogadishu. Not Albania. No. Yeah, I think I would remember if I was in fucking Mogadishu. That I know plenty about.
oh, good grief!
I actually read the book Black Hawk Down. I don't ever read shit. I
That
went through
place
that book really
that
quick.
place makes Afghanistan look tame.
Right? What a fucking crazy shithole that is. I can't even imagine operating in that area. Of course, that's the reason why they sent fucking operators. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the 10th Mount was there also, but you get fucking Delta Force in there too.
Oh yeah.
That's big time. Big threat there. Adam wasn't old enough for Mogadishu. That happened in the 90s, didn't it? Yeah.
Mogadishu.
Yeah.
That was the very late 90s.
Yeah.
Because the movie came out in the early 2000s. So.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah,
late.
I was in Italy when the movie came out. We had so many people who were actually part of that operation that the whole brigade rotated into the movie theater to get a free viewing of the movie. So
I remember
we're
that
pretty
'cause
much
I was in
kinda-
college. I was in college
yeah.
when that came out.
Yeah.
Trying to get
All
my
right, so-
degree.
Yeah. So like I was saying, man, everything is just a fucking shit show now. There's a reason why I want to do a show today, because I'm like, I can't wait until fucking Thursday to get out and do this shit, because there's so
man.
much fucking news happening. There's
Dude,
so much fucking news going on.
I've got some stocks and it's been a nightmare.
Dude, I haven't even looked at my shit. I haven't looked at my portfolio.
I signed up in the military the thrift savings plan. I don't know if they have that in the army too, but I got the thrift savings plan, which is based on the market too. But I've also got stocks my grandfather gave me before he passed away, and they're down 11%.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. They're saying that, I mean, it happened across the world. I think they're saying, I saw another article that said Japan had the highest drop in 40 years since Black Monday happened. I think that was back in the 80s. It's
Japan had their crash.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people can't really completely nail down exactly what's going on, but it really I think that more than anything else, I think the fact that the world is reacting is because of what's happened here in the US. And a large factor I've heard a lot of people speculating is that this is the reaction from a number of things, but also including all of that money that was printed for the COVID reaction. All that PPP crap.
Yeah.
All of all the business loans, all that money that got printed as a reaction to what happened in 2020, on top of the fact that we have the Kamala crash, which I think everyone's got to use that. Who was it? Dan Bongino got that to trend because he got cat turd to put out hashtag cat turd. I mean, he put to put out hashtag Kamala crash. Let everyone know. Let everyone know.
Turd.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kamala does absolutely have responsibility to what happened today in this crash. She is absolutely responsible. Now, Biden, of course, is the president, but we know he ain't running things. This is a result of Kamala, and if not directly because of her actions, at least her complicity and complete ignorance as to how the economy works that caused this crash today. And if you think I'm fucking lying, let's hear exactly what it sounds like when Kamala tries to explain the economy.
Are you going to do to fix this problem with inflation?
All right, thank you. Well, let's start with this.
Thank you.
Prices have gone up,
Yep.
and
Back.
families
Yeah, we know.
individuals are dealing with the realities of
True.
that bread costs more, that gas
Yes.
costs more.
Yes. Bread and
Okay.
gas costs
And
more.
what that means,
Correct.
Okay, give us a
We
solution.
don't understand what
living
this means.
going
Okay.
up.
Okay.
That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about
Yes,
That's
I
dumb.
know.
families that not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously.
You did not say a single fucking thing about how you're gonna fix it, though.
No, she's just talking about retard alert. We sympathize.
Retard alert, class!
You just put out a lot of shit we already knew. There, hashtag Kamala crash dummy. Thank you for pointing out the fact that we're all suffering and you have no fucking clue how to solve it.
Nope.
But they want her to be president. They want her to be president. I can't remember if there's more.
Seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for
You don't say.
No shit, Sherlock.
Wow. When things are expensive, it affects our life.
all people in our country. So it's a big issue and we take it seriously. And it is a
If you take it seriously, how about you come up with a fucking solution?
Yeah, how about you know what you're talking about first?
priority here.
All right, that's it. Good God, what a fucking can't believe.
Retard alert! Retard alert, class!
I can't believe people want this fucking moron to be president. What a she is so dumb. Hey, thank you, Jared. And thank you for being here. I mean, good Lord. They actually want her to be fucking president. I mean, Biden could probably give a
All right.
better answer than that, and he's a fucking dementia case.
Let's be honest. Biden's been a puppet for the last year or so. So would she.
Of
I
course.
don't think she would be pulling the strings. It would be someone else. So,
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, yes, everyone that the Democrats want to be president is just a puppet. We're aware of that.
yeah.
The problem is the other citizens of this country.
Well, yeah.
And all those non-citizens, by the way, who they want to have vote.
Yep.
Oh, where do I have that video? I have a video of somebody who's going through an apartment complex where these people are being housed, these illegal aliens.
Yeah.
And they interview and they got a lot of people on video saying that they are registered to vote and some saying that they have already voted.
It depends on the state. Like in California, I would absolutely believe that. In Texas or the state where I'm from, I highly doubt that because they require driver's license
Yeah, but the point,
or state ID.
The point is, dude, is that
I know.
it is actually happening. They are getting
doing it.
illegals to actually vote. That's mind blowing to me. I mean, not mind blown, but I thought that they were still gonna I thought that they were gonna wait and not be blatant about, but
Well, the leftists,
it's
the leftists play the long game.
yeah. This is, I mean, we've been saying this for a while, is that they are going to have to play so many dirty tricks in this election. It's going to be so obvious. We're going to see it, and we already are right now. We're seeing that they are actually rigging the election right now as we speak, and we're 3 months out.
Yep.
And again, I'm going to reiterate again, we can't get blackpilled. We can still win this. We can overwhelm their cheating, but we also can't get too complacent. Everyone out there, if you're not registered, you need to register. If you know friends who haven't registered, get them to register. And then November 5th, not just vote, but get your friends to go out and vote like our life depends on it. And we're 10 points behind because we have, no matter what the polls say, no matter the confidence that we feel, we cannot be complacent, but also not be blackpilled. Get out and vote. We can still save this fucking country. Go ahead.
So I was going to say the downside is that we have to overwhelm the vote. I mean, we have to have a heavy lead to be able to overwhelm their cheating.
Yeah, I said this before. I guarantee they heavily cheated in 2016. And the only reason that Trump got elected, not Hillary, is because we overwhelmed their cheating. They didn't know we were going to show up in the numbers that we did. And then they had to do it even more in 2020. And they had to be so blatant about it that we saw it. We can beat them this time. This time we can be prepared. We can know that it's coming. Do what we can also in our areas. Go out there and be a poll watcher. Do what you can to help protect the elections, especially if you're in an area where, a swing state or a battleground state. Get out there. But also do your research and get other people to do their research, because I found this. I thought there's no way these are actually real headlines. Says Forbes, why doing your own research may make you believe fake news. Washington
Wow.
Post, doing your own research is a good way to end up being wrong. Vice, scientists explain why doing your own research leads to believing conspiracies. New York Times, don't go down the rabbit hole. I looked these up. These are real fucking articles.
They don't want people to be free thinkers.
Yeah. These are real articles. And people fucking listen to this shit, man.
Like, don't think for yourself.
Yeah, this is right up there with when what was it? There was some stuff got leaked a while back. And CNN blatantly said, do not read this. It is classified material, and you are not allowed to read it, but just listen to us and we will explain to you what happened. It's something that's very damning against the Democrats. So they're saying, don't do your own research. Don't read what's out there publicly and now legal, because once classified material gets released into the public, it's no longer classified anymore. And yeah, they just blatantly said, only listen to us and our explanation of what this means, but don't research it yourself. They're blatant about it. And like I said, it's so sad that people actually believe this shit, but it's so great that people are waking the fuck up. So many people are waking up. Instead of going woke, they're becoming awake. And that's why there's so many people who are showing up on our side, because they're seeing this blatant bullshit happen, just like Tulsi Gabbard. Carrie Smith, people who actually have a rational sense in their mind. We've said it so many times. There are so many people who are so far gone, just like people in the Matrix who have been ingrained in the Matrix for too long, so they'll never escape it. They will even physically fight to maintain that reality. There are a lot of them out there, but there are a lot of people somewhere in the middle, or at least even close to the middle, who we can convince to sway over to our side. Like Bongino says all the time, and I'm repeating here. When I'm out here talking, when I put out my videos, my pre-record videos and everything, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not talking to you. Those are the people out there watching right now, our great fans who are on our side, who are MAGA. I'm not talking to those people who are stuck in their matrix. I'm talking to the third audience that wants somewhere in the middle, who can hear our facts, hear our information, and may get swayed over by seeing that they are being lied to, and we're the ones presenting the actual facts. Well, I'll go out and talk to as many people as I can, even people who don't agree with me. I'll still talk to them as long as they have a reasonable conversation. We have a good back and forth. But as soon as they start going psycho and they start making stupid claims, like this woman I talked to up in Washington Island, up in Wisconsin, the one who the abortion issue came up. This one woke person listened to my point about the constitutionality of abortion, and he even agreed with me. But that woman, who is one of these psycho leftists who will never break free, would not listen to me. She just kept on going on about, well, what if it's a circumstance of this and a circumstance of this, talking about why somebody should get an abortion. I'm like, I am not talking about that. I'm talking about the Constitution. And then she goes on and goes, oh, we have to get rid of all these MAGA fucks. And that's when I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. I put my credit card down. I had a great time. Everything was perfectly great until she starts going on about Trump is a Nazi and all these MAGA fucks. I'm like, okay, conversation's done. What's up, Brian?
What's going on? I'm confused. What's an abortion? I heard it was a schmortion.
Schmortion?
That's that thing that birthing people do. And by that I mean women. Women.
I like the pivot there to birthing people.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
Long time.
Oh, just another beautiful day on the internet. Like going, holy it. Like, wow. From 7 a.m. to just nonstop today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been wild.
I meant to
stuff,
ask, did you get to play Fallout London?
I no, I have not had a chance to do that. I just fixed my Mass Effect problem because apparently, if you buy Mass Effect on Steam, you have to get the EA downloader to play it on EA's
Aw.
platform. I'm like,
That's stupid.
how many loops do you have to jump through?
Just buy
And-
the Xbox 360
Okay.
version.
Okay. This is me trying to reel in the conversation here. All right, let's stay on topic here.
Yeah, that's
I mean, if I switch hats, then trust me, we'll be right back on conversation. Give me 5 seconds.
Okay. Let's have
He's-
motherfucking Ford. Huh?
I said
don't even
he's
know-
switching hats.
I don't even know what hat he's
Is he,
talking.
is he putting his
it looked like
MAGA hat
cam-
on?
Looked like camouflage has it. Well, I thought I saw. Let's see. WikiLeaks. Yeah, it was the WikiLeaks stuff, I guess. But I mean, yeah, that's besides the point. Because
Yes, Alf, I was actually putting my MAGA hat on.
There you go. I have my own MAGA hat. Make the army great again,
Nice.
of course.
Yeah,
I got Alec Bald's finger bought me a legit MAGA hat at the RNC that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a
Nice,
good
dude.
friend of mailing it out to me.
I bought mine on eBay. And I saw this, like the embroidery, and I was like, holy crap, that looks
That is-
awesome.
That is a
That
nice
is good.
hat.
Let me full size. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it's you
Oh
can see it.
yeah, nice. Yeah,
it's a flex fit. It's the black and red is incredible.
fuck yeah. I've got I'm promoting everyone to go to donaldjtrump.com, his actual website that has all of his gear. I've got the veterans and military families for Trump gear. So I've got the shirt. I've got a hat that has the same thing, and I got a MAGA Never Surrenders shirt. Looks so badass. Like same thing. It's a black shirt, and it just has in this lettering and in gray. It looks so fucking cool,
Mhm.
man. And
Also at the same time too,
proceeds go to his campaign. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, no. Also on top of that too, he actually has a link, and I'll find it, where you can actually throw your hat in the ring, and you can help with let's just say the non-fortification of the election to make sure things go right.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
also I got to talk about this at some point, go into detail about it. Crowder is doing something amazing. He put $1 million plus dollars into the election night. He's actually creating his very own election center.
Mhm.
Because we all know, like, the shit that went down, all of us, we were all watching Fox News, and when all of a sudden we see Brett Baer saying that Arizona was called when less than 2% of the voting was in. Well, what the fuck is this shit? And that's when everyone all of a sudden turned off Fox News. So he's given an alternative. He's going to have his own election center. They're going to have a full board. They're going to have their whole own count in the states, calling states and all that. And more than that, the better part, they're going to have people stationed in every single state, so that if something fishy goes down, they're going to go there and react to it and have somebody live on the scene to report on it. So if we see a fucking truck showing up somewhere with ballots, with fucking, suitcases full of ballots showing up, they're going to have somebody out there to report and go show up and say, what the fuck is this?
It's fortification.
It's fortification, man. It's gonna be something. I'll probably, on election night, we'll probably do a live stream here, and we'll follow along with him. We'll have him on as our election center. So if you guys haven't checked out Steven Crowder, go check out Steven Crowder, Louder Crowder. Go support him in some way, shape, or form. It's really great what he's doing. He's had a lot of undercover shit going on as well. He's the one who exposed the first the like 4 pages that got released from the Nashville shooter, the trans shooter, because they're trying to hide that manifesto. He had somebody from the department leaked it out to them. So he was actually the one directly responsible for that. There's a few other things that they've managed to reveal now. So please do show some love to Steven Crowder. Check him out on YouTube and Rumble. And that being said, let's do a shot, because Blue Cordell for 20. The only thing she likes to stretch is dick. Talking about Kamala.
Lord, I know who exactly you're talking about. That's not even a joke. Also, seriously, go to Steven Crowder's Twitter, because he got 7 strikes in a row
wow.
over yes, the courtroom covered literally in a video today, I believe. It was one of his
Really?
first. Yeah, he got nuked. So 7 strikes will literally take you into about October. So tag team YouTube, seriously.
He got struck by who? For what?
For hate speech and all sorts of kind of garbage, and it just the usual stuff.
Well, I don't see
Um,
anything on Twitter.
Did he take it down? Maybe he
was
got
on-
it back. I don't know.
It was on YouTube though that he got struck, right?
Well, yeah, but he put it on Twitter. So, but he didn't.
I see. Okay, he's got 2-minute video up. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about. Let me pull this video up, and then I'll get to your shot here immediately after, since this is relevant. Let's hear what this is about.
Oh, it's screwed up. Like, he'll be nuked through literally October.
I do not love thee.
I love that song so much, by the way.
I know. God,
Sung by
bless him.
sung by Pogo about Star Trek.
Longing still for that which hunger nurses the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee?
I mean,
Can spirits I do about love and loss?
We'll have to react to the video, because the video is so fucking good. This guy Pogo, he did a great job dressing up as Data and everything.
Ed
Oh, dude.
Picard.
Yeah.
well, it used to be our intro for Engage. Like, you know,
Oh, really?
takes
That song?
Alpha- yeah,
At the beginning, yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
But it was our outro at the end still. Like, so we had
Yeah.
we made an intro, but God, that takes me back a while.
Oh, I'm wrong. I thought this was a 1-minute video. No, it's an hour and a half video. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll find out what's going on there and report back. Yeah, I didn't watch today's episode, unfortunately.
Check his channel for any short videos. I can do that real quick.
All right. Let's do this shot. I got one of my updated videos. Here you go.
That wasn't an approach.
Thank you, Blue Cord.
Cheers. I'm not actually taking a shot. I don't drink on stream anymore because people put stuff in my mouth. I learned a long time ago about that. Come on, Alf. You know what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what people are putting in your mouth, Brian.
It's called "Don't Do Things on Stream." That's what it is.
I don't know what people are putting in your mouth. But it says I got the badass blue big white MAGA and Never Surrender shirt. Love getting mail from the Dawn Daily now. Dude, I ordered my shit. I just got it last week. All the stuff. I ordered it way back on the day when he got indicted in that bullshit federal crap. So I wasn't upset, and I was very understanding the fact that they obviously just in way back order because of the amount of shit that was getting ordered after that indictment went down. That law just spent a bundle at 9 Line, the Corey t-shirts. Oh yeah, Corey can't. Shit, the firefighter who died at the rally.
Yes.
Corey Kentori? No, that can't be it. Sorry, Corey. God bless you, man.
Kempori? I
Mm,
believe
I don't know.
it's something like that.
Need to wait before grabbing more gear. Yeah, dude, just appreciate all of you supporting this channel, and obviously we're trying to support Trump and everything else. So yeah, I mean, if you can't afford supporting this channel, then don't fucking do it. Go throw some support to Trump. If you can.
Especially because literally this morning the stock market for the whole entire world took one of the biggest dives ever.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah. And like I said, it's a combination of so many things. That's why we were playing the Kamala video, because this department, this fucking government doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They have no idea how the economy works. And it's crazy is that I think it's the economy chief for the White House just quit and is now on Kamala's campaign. Like,
Jeez,
you're gonna have the chief economist who just who's a big part of this massive crash that just happened, and he's now going on. He's on the Kamala. Fucking okay. Great move. But she doesn't know what the fuck's going on either. Oh, it's amazing, dude. And we still have so many people who still want to vote for. I gotta stop saying Kamala because that's how her name is actually pronounced. I want to offend people and have them call me racist because I'm mispronouncing a brown woman's name. I like to call her Kamala, Cumala, Kamala. Yeah.
I call her Scamala.
I call her whore.
That works too.
Cackling Kamala was good.
I actually found it. So hold on. I'm using my editing computer. I'm going to hop in here and drop this. And we're going to see literally what they just did to Steven Crowder. He posted this from August 2nd. So not that long ago.
Excuse me.
And that's me. That's the boop. I'll show.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck is Ed Comp? What the hell?
Yeah, no, that's it's editing computer. So literally, I'll read this. All right. Update. We will still be starting the show at a special time today, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rumble. This weekend, YouTube hit 8 out of our video strikes, including last 7 for cyberbullying and harassment. We are reaching out to YouTube. We should have reached out to Team YouTube, but I guarantee he has a rep. But anyway, answers right now. This was a warning shot from Google or ABC Corp. It's a war if they want. And this is literally what they got him for. Deja vu. Google is rigging fortifying
rigging the election.
Harassment and cyberbullying. How Biden-Harris admin enabled the harassment and cyberbullying. Election showdown begins. Harassment and cyberbullying. Kamala's first speech. Where the hell is Joe? That's not bad. Harassment and cyberbullying.
Well, to be fair, these are all like hour-long shows. Just the headline alone is not just necessarily.
No, it's
some content in there. But and then the last one, hate speech, of course.
Yeah.
These clowns, man, and that's what I've been saying, guys. Everyone out there, if you haven't already, click on this link. Support our Rumble channel, please, because as you just saw, they just nuked Crowder. Now, obviously, he's a big name. They want to take him down. Obviously, they probably heard word about his election campaign, and they have to silence him. But this could happen to any of us, man. If I say one wrong thing on here, they can take me down. And so, yeah, dude, support Rumble. If we're not on here, if they shut me down, we'll be over on Rumble.
My pop culture channel has been throttled so low for covering losers like Mark Hamill for saying political stuff that Google is literally going over the nines.
Wow.
So it's nonsense, man. It's nonsense.
I thought I saw something today on Twitter that evidence came out that they were paying celebrities to shill for the Democrat Party.
Oh, I've got one of those. Hold on. Yeah, there's a gay OnlyFans guy who has a big Instagram following as well, and he got contacted by their campaign and asked them he was offered $1,500 to do posts to do like a man on the streets type thing and to go out and get people to basically they said specifically ask them about Trump, but only post things that are negative Trump and nothing that is pro-Trump. And yeah, $1,500 to him. Oh man, I don't have it. What did I do? I must not have saved it.
Well, I actually heard this story. So long story short, oops, he actually supports Donald Trump. And they're
he's a Trump supporter.
And he's the one who leaked it. And he's like going, these losers like came out here because you get these clowns like Harry Sisson and Alex whatever his name. He's a black looking guy. No, it's not Alex Stein. I think it's Alex Cole or whatever, and you get the Krasensteins. Not so much Ed. Ed has disappeared, but Brian Krasenstein. These dudes just literally gargle the ball sack of the Democratic Party, and it's like, we know you're getting paid. You're lying. You're a propagandist.
Yep.
Like if you say something true, I gave Pearly Things, Pearl. I gave her a shout out. She's like, why are all these white liberal women, supporting Kamala Harris? I'm like going because white liberal, liberal women, but it's white liberal women make up the majority of what supported Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and it's like, David Hogg,
Yep.
and it's one of those things. It's like, great, man, Pearl actually got something right for once. I mean, she was like this close to the mark to being 100% correct, but she just missed it. But I actually gave her praise because these people, they're being paid to say this garbage that it's like, that's not true. So this guy on Twitter, Alex Cole, there was literally there's literally some loser in the audience saying, "Oh, look, Trump's audience. He's on the stage," and they were playing a previous video. Well, people were filtering into the arena, and then somebody posted from the actual event saying, "This is the event." But because the previous video was lying and they didn't show Trump on the stage, they just showed the Titantron, where it was a previous video. They showed Trump and they showed the whole audience, and the place was packed to the rim. And this is a stadium. It's like they're liars.
Yeah, and Trump is making the point too that he was in the same place that that fucking Kamala was in recently when he was in Georgia, and he said, "Look, I've got this place completely packed where she couldn't get it completely packed, and she had stars come on the stage, people who had talking about wet ass pussy and shit, but there's reports also people who are saying that there's a lot of numbers there." When for this Kamala, sorry, I pronounced it right, event, and then after the fucking rappers got done, people started leaving. Like, they weren't there for Kamala. They're there for a fucking free concert. That's all they wanted.
Yeah, they just they just showed up for the concert.
Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know which one it is. They all look the same.
Yeah, Thee Stallion. Yeah.
Look, no, those two look the same. It's not like all black people look the same. Like it's a funny joke, but
no, they got big titties and asses, and
So it's like she did her thing and shook her ass, and it's like, okay, great, and that's the actual event that they were trying to do this for, because Kamala's stadium was full for Megan Thee Stallion. And then after the fact, it's like, no, you can't compare this crap. It's just nonsensical.
Yeah. All right. So let me read this real quick. So yeah, Michael Dougherty is a 22-year-old social media influencer who posts explicit content on his OnlyFans page and more safe for work LGBT related posts on Instagram. Is not the average Trump fan. Says, this is quote, "I'm conservative leaning. I even wear American flag underwear and shoot my guns on my OnlyFans." He said, despite his right-wing views, Dougherty was solicited by influencer marketing firm Palette MGMT on behalf of Future Forward, the largest Democrat super PAC in operation. Says, quote, this is the PAC people. "Hi, Michael. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out on behalf of one of Palette's partners with an exciting paid offer to create and post anti-Trump content on TikTok. Senior man, okay, blah, blah, blah. She went on to offer $1,500 for a man on the street style TikTok video to make Trump look like a bigot. Future Forward has reportedly raked in a whopping $150 million in pledges from donors following President Joe Biden's withdrawal from the presidential race, and they clearly are trying to spend it. You know what? That's another thing. I was just listening to the news before we came on. There is also this Act Blue organization that absolutely needs to be investigated. There is, I guess there is congressional move to have investigation done. Act Blue is like the biggest fucking donor wheel in the Democrat Party to get money and funds to Democrats. And there's so much fishy shit going on that they're able to fucking sneak away and get away with, including apparently what the belief is that they're stealing people's identities to funnel money in. So they're stealing identities to funnel money into the organization under illegal pretenses. One including some woman is on record as donating $2 donations hundreds of times per day to total into something like $15,000 over a period of a few months.
Yeah, and then you go to her house. She looks like what my grandmother lived in before she died, and it's like, you
It's
don't
like they
have
Yeah.
$15,000 to donate to
they took
Kamala
her
Harris.
they took her identity to funnel money to the
Yep.
campaign.
Oh yeah, well,
They
it's not
stole her
hard.
identity to do that. Yeah.
If you register to vote, these companies who go out there and who are able to solicit you and get out and vote and all that garbage, they have access to your address, they have access to your full entire name, and they have access to your affiliation. It's not hard to fill in the rest. It's not hard to fill in the rest. You just show up at the
Yeah.
door, be like going, "Yes, ma'am." Like going, "Oh, we're filling out ballots and stuff like that. You know, we'd like to get this for you." And it's like, and then you're like going, "So, ma'am, what's your social security number?" Okay, that's great. So here's your ballot. You can choose to mail it in, or you can take it to the polls and stuff like that. It's not hard. You're scamming old people.
Yeah.
They do it
Yep.
from Ethiopia.
Yeah. Well, yeah. India and everything. Yeah. All right. Let me finish this up. This last part. This is the gay guy. What hashtag quote? Jesus Christ, my brain. When this agency reached out to me, I was shocked. He said, for one, I can't believe when we go low, they go high. Liberals would pay people to talk trash about Trump. Secondly, I can't believe this agency would be so dumb to not even Google me. Just because I do OnlyFans doesn't mean I whore out my values. I would never sell out for Kamala Harris. Hell yeah, dude.
That's one gay guy I'd get a drink with.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So kudos to that guy. What's up, Horns Rule over on the Rumble side? James O'Keefe has been reporting on that. I assume talking about the Act Blue scam going on. That's
Pretty
good.
much, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, beware. You our names may be being used right now to donate to the fucking Dems. Pretty fucked up.
Oh, I literally in this my state of residence, Colorado. I thought you know, because I grew up here and I moved back. I thought it'd be you know, I was like, all right. They're like, it's a blue state.
Mhm.
They're like going, oh, do you have a party affiliation? I'm like going, no, I don't want to claim one. She's like going, no, she's like, I don't blame you. And then she's like, okay, we'll put you unaffiliated. And I was like, oh, I was like, now I'm getting all the mail. She's like going, yeah, you are. And I'm like, well, I didn't really want to say who I would lean towards. And she's like going, in this county, you're fine, but other places, no. And I was like,
Yeah.
so I literally switched. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like these people show up at elderly people's doors or people who are just 19, they're 20. They don't know. They're
Yeah.
voting for the first time in their lives. Like this Act Blue stuff is literally doing things that's not okay.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's I mean, there's all kinds of ways that they're scamming to get money funneled in to the Democrats, and yeah, it's highly illegal. So when we hear like $150 million suddenly goes to fucking Kamala, I don't buy it. I'm not gonna fucking buy that shit.
Nope.
That sounds like that stinks to fucking that stinks like a motherfucker right there.
Right.
So.
Right.
All right, I'm actually I've got the news on. I'm not even sure what they're talking about, but they're saying, is there another Secret Service mishap? So I'll keep an eye on that. But since they're talking about the Secret Service, I've got a few things that I want to bring up too. I'm not gonna play this whole video. This goes on for about 3 minutes. But this congressman here is a former sniper. I think he's a Navy SEAL sniper. And so he's grilling this chief of police. I think he must be like I think he's like the Pennsylvania state police chief or something like that. In any case, the high ranking dude. And it's so fucked up how we're investigating a situation where a man was killed and 3 other people shot, including the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. And nobody wants to give clear answers. Everyone wants to hide shit. how is this difficult? In that case, he's grilling this guy, and he's pointing out a few different things. He talked earlier, like I'm skipping to about the halfway point. He talked earlier about how he went there. He scouted out the location. He pointed out the water tower. Why wasn't there anybody on the fucking water tower? How is it that this building over here has windows that can see this roof right here? Nobody was even looking at the fucking window. The top of the building was perfectly capable of being stood on, and you're not going to have problem falling or anything like that, which is one of the bullshit claims. They said it was slick, so people couldn't be up there, some crap like that. But let's get to the main part of this, which is really good.
Colonel Paris, I'm just going to say it. Are you aware, sir, that many Americans believe this was very likely not a lone shooter, but a coordinated assassination attempt? Have you been getting those messages from people like I have?
I have not, sir.
You haven't? Well, there's a lot of people in this room that have been getting the same messages. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that a lot of Americans are like, this doesn't add up, this doesn't make sense, guys? How could this many things have gone wrong? Right? Like the things I pointed out, a 20-year-old kid, got 150 yards of the president of the United States with an AR-15, flew a drone to conduct site surveillance, was spotted with a rangefinder ranging targets, then lost, had advanced explosive devices on him with no military training. Nobody was placed in the most obvious spot to conduct counter sniper operations. I was a sniper in the SEAL teams, Colonel. As soon as I got out of the SUV and I saw that that water tower, I was like, that's exactly where I'd be. Put me right there. So obvious. After partisan attempts to bankrupt him, imprison him for 750 years, and countless depictions as a modern day Hitler, are you surprised, sir, that a lot of Americans are like, maybe there's more to this story?
Yeah.
I wouldn't begin to speculate about what the American people think, sir.
I'll pause there. There's more to this, but I mean, you get his point right there, is that it's so obvious that the whatever you want to call it, the swamp, the deep state, or even just the political left, have done everything they can to destroy this man. Either destroy his name, destroy his reputation, lock him up. What's the last thing? Just kill him.
Yep.
That's the last thing you can do after everything else has failed. So what he's getting at here is, don't you think that, or do you understand why that the population could be suspecting that this could be an intentional, that this was completely intentional to make this event happen and kill Donald J. Trump? What were you gonna say, Ryan?
I was just going to say the fact that yeah, so that so basically Butler, Pennsylvania, it's not a bustling city. It's basically somewhere where that you don't have a municipal police. You have a sheriff's department, and the local cops have already come out and said, "Hey guys, we were never told to stand on this stupid ass roof. We were told to, it's like the whole entire thing." And then of course you'd have the Pennsylvania State Police, which this is the basically the commander of, the captain, whatever you want to say.
He actually goes with rank colonel. Like, he's got 4 stars on there.
Yeah, probably somewhere in that neighborhood. So, and then you would have the Secret Service, who is required to hand down orders literally to the state police. The state police are going to take the orders from the sheriff's department's going to take the orders from the state police and the Secret Service, as depending. And the Secret Service were in charge of all of this. Now, look, I'm not saying that this guy has probably not been told to know your role and shut the fuck up. But this is a Secret Service failure on all fronts.
No doubt. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, he will not say anything about what happened, which is weird, because under oath, a law enforcement officer is required to tell the truth no matter what. If you are found lying, your job is done. You get nothing. Your pension, your benefits out the window. So, all right.
So I mean, and that's what we're getting at, is that, and he'll get at something here too, is that at the very least is that this is malicious incompetence, that they, or just they intentionally reduced the protection detail and did things intentionally incompetent, say, oh, that was just a mistake, because they wanted an event like this to happen. Now, is it possible that the Secret Service has been doing that? And also, maybe this police colonel, which is weird to have a police colonel, maybe he as well was somebody who, or whoever's running this operation, could have been like, we don't like Trump, and we're not gonna do our best job. We're gonna send the D team. We're gonna intentionally do things wrong and hope that something happens. Or the next possibility, maybe they were in some way told, let's have the coordinated effort to have this intentional incompetence on the side of the Secret Service, on the side of the locals. And somebody also was doing something to make sure this happened by somehow communicating with little fucknuts who's now burning in hell. And that part is going to get to what he's about to say here.
Colonel, did your team make entry and conduct investigation at the suspect's home prior to this shooting?
Excuse me, sir. I've asked that question.
Did your team make entry?
That part right there is a very important answer. He fucked up and didn't include the prior part because what he's implying there is that someone may have known about this guy and someone may have gone to his house. And I'm going to continue to let him talk and explain. You'll see what I'm getting at.
Entry and conduct any investigation at the suspect's home?
I believe we had people that participated in that securing of it. There were bomb assets that we provided.
Mr. Chairman, can I have 30 more seconds?
Yeah, I'm letting everybody kind of.
Okay.
On the night of. Since then, none.
Did you get any reports from any of your agents of anything fishy at the home?
I was briefed on.
Was there any silverware found in the home or trash?
I have nothing in the briefing that I was given, sir.
Was it extremely clean, almost like a medical lab? Were you given any of those reports?
I was not giving any of those details, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Interesting. The last thing I want to enter into the record, Mr. Chairman, this is.
So that's the key point. I haven't heard this from anywhere else. I should actually do some research. He's hearing from somebody who obviously he trusts enough to bring this up in a congressional hearing that place was sterilized, that the home of this shooter was sterilized, that the trash was taken out. No silverware. I didn't get that part. But the reason that could be is they're trying to hide DNA of somebody else who was going in there and communicating with this guy. And obviously the belief that we're obviously getting from this is somebody may have been going in there to get him to that point where he's willing to go out and risk his life to try to kill Trump.
Well, yeah, I mean, because if you're talking about silverware, not just fingerprints, but if you take a spoon and you put it in your mouth, I don't give a shit if you rub it against your balls. You better have an industrial grade dishwasher to get the DNA off that, because at this point, trust me, we can find stuff that's insane in this world. Like it used to be like going, if you didn't have fingerprints, you had nothing. Then it became DNA, like going, oh, we had your whatever. But no, the fact that there was nothing supposedly in this house, nothing.
Exactly. And I would love to. I gotta do some research and see if there's anyone else reported on this. But like I said, this ain't no joker right here. This dude is a former fucking Navy SEAL sniper. He is not gonna come out and say something like that unless he has good evidence from a very reliable source that fucking home was sterilized. Why would that be? Who was that dude fucking? Because obviously whoever it was staying there and was eating food. I guarantee somebody was there. He was sticking his dick into something. And good possibility is that person got him to go out there on that day.
I mean, look, did you see the kid? How hard would that be? You could find a mediocre 25-year-old girl who worked at Hooters, and that kid's gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
Okay,
or dude, just absolutely, guarantee this.
I mean, dude, I don't know what direction he swings.
We might get in trouble now for hate speech for talking about an assassin. That absolutely really could happen.
It depends on the fact if you're talking about the LGBTQ community, because assassin.
Oh, well
I don't know.
Sir. No, I'll give you this.
You're a dick.
All right, let me listen to the rest of this. I can't remember if there's anything else relevant here.
Article opinion from, I believe, the Washington Post by Robert Kagan. A Trump dictatorship is increasingly inevitable. We should stop pretending. This article compares Trump to Caesar and attempts to justify the assassination of President Trump. And I think even though we want to dodge around it and not make this partisan, I think we all know that a lot of this has to do with the rhetoric, the very violent rhetoric that has led up to this. Thank you. I yield back.
Yep. Dude's got balls, man. I appreciate the fuck out of him for doing that. Bring this shit to light.
Yeah, the media has been feeding this shit for years. No wonder people are getting fired up and want to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, well yeah. When you distort words like racist and homophobe, and especially one of the worst things you can ever call somebody, a Nazi.
Yeah,
like that word has a massive amount of meaning. It's called the genocide of the whole entire people.
I think it's funny
Millions.
that the word Nazi doesn't have the same connotation that the word communist does, which it should.
No, and well, yeah, and there's a reason why also that they can't just stick to their regular rhetoric of Nazi and all that. They clearly did some research to find that weird is effective in labeling Trump and JD Vance now. So they're going weird. The Nazi thing is not working anymore. So they just got to call them weird.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
But they're getting destroyed on social media because people are like, well, what about all the nonsense you guys brought to the White House?
Oh yeah,
all the pictures of the people with their trans dudes with their breasts out. It's like, yeah.
Or in the Senate chamber, getting literally pegged from behind two dudes.
Yeah,
I mean so the convicted felon thing didn't work, and then of course trying to cover up what actually happened. There were loud pops. Trump fell down. I don't know. It looked like he cut his ear with it or something. It's like, and that didn't work. So now we're going weird. Really? Great. So, in high school, I was weird.
They're the last people to be calling Republicans weird.
No, they're the last people to be calling anyone else planet weird. I'd shake an alien's hand and say, "You guys are less weird than these fuckers over here."
Yeah. No, it's they have nothing else to run on. They know damn well if they actually try attacking his real policy or anything, then it's just so easy to say. They can't actually fool people into believing that Trump was good for or that he was bad for the economy.
Mm-hmm.
People know. People do remember. That's why they can't attack him. Kamala has nothing to run on. I heard the news saying that I haven't checked it out yet, but her website, her official Kamala for President website, has no issues on there whatsoever. She has no policy statements, nothing.
Oh, no,
and the reason being because she's garbage. She's absolute garbage. She's a complete and total failure. And her policies, what her actual policies are so fucking extreme that people find it out. She will not win. There's not a fucking chance. No actual extreme liberal has ever won an election for president. None.
I'm starting
only hold let me
go ahead.
Also, and I'm saying people who ran on those extreme liberal policies. Now we know people like Obama was an extreme liberal, but he did not run as an extreme liberal. He managed to trick people into believing that he was some kind of a moderate when he wasn't. Biden did the same thing, Clinton, everyone. She is actually running on extreme liberal policies. And that's why they are hiding all of that and hiding her like it's like you've never heard of. What were you going to say, pointing off?
I was just saying, she's afraid to debate him because you've seen her just in press conferences. She can't speak intelligently about anything. So she goes up against Trump, she's going to get obliterated, and it'll probably end up worse than Biden did in the last debate, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard smoked her in 2020. Yeah, smoked her like it was going out of style. And that's the thing, is that literally Kamala Harris is the Rachel Zegler of the Democratic Party. It's literally, they're taking this, in my opinion, like going, it's weird. Like going, really? You're going with weird. Like,
Weird.
That's
you
weird.
you have no kids. You have no substantial policies. You've done nothing but put, just for the record, black men in jail in California when you said you smoked a doobage while you were a prosecutor, which is a law enforcement officer. Like,
Yeah.
what are you running on?
Yeah. I had some show I was watching. They were explaining how she failed the bar exam the first time, but she passed the second time. But they're explaining how people who fail the bar exam for the first time, they don't go anywhere in their career. They are too dumb and they're too incompetent to be able to do anything. So they are always stuck with like the worst kind of lawyer jobs out there. She ends up as the fucking attorney general of California.
I mean,
that never happens.
When you have special skills with your tongue.
Yeah.
She would have ended up maximum as a public defender and being paid on that degree. So she'd probably make maybe $80,000-$90,000 a year tops.
Yeah.
But no, she literally her way to the top.
So, okay, tell me if anyone else has this problem. Blue Cord, this happens. This has been happening to me for over a year, and it's just super chats. I cannot get a single super chat in. It always fucks with me in some way, shape, or form. It changes words, not like a typical autocorrect. I mean, like something really weird. It'll add another word. It happens to me every single time I do super chats, and only on super chats, and it happens on all of my devices, my iPhone, my iPad, everything. Does that happen to anyone else? Because it's happening to Blue Cord now.
I mean, changing, so you're saying, I think Kamala Harris is, and like you put an H and they say happy. Is that where
No,
you're
it's not. It's not even an autofill. It's like it is the most random weird shit. It's not autocorrect. It's not autofilling. It just has really weird random shit that happens when I try to type things in. It sounds like he's having something different from what happens to me. He says ScrewTube has only let me type one letter at a time in my super chats. I type one letter, then have to bring up the keyboard every single time just in super chat. So it's fucking with him. That doesn't happen to me. For me, it is just totally random what happens. Like I said, I could put in Kamala and then as I'm typing, this is something too. Okay, so I can type in, like if I'm gonna say Kamala is a dumb bitch, I can say Kamala is and then also I look back and now there's fucking the number 4 or the word 4. But how the fuck did that get over there? It is so weird and random what happens.
I don't think I've seen that, but I haven't had a chance to interact with many live streams. I usually catch it after the fact because I was working so much.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm on a hiatus is because I had to have a surgery on my leg. So
gotcha.
Minor, it's fine.
Well, we all think you're a pussy anyways.
Oh, I smell bitch in here.
Clint says if on a phone it does weird things all the time on super chats or gifties. Half the time I use Chrome, but then I have to switch to Firefox just to type in chats. Okay, so you have the same problem. And to be fair, I don't think I've ever sent a super chat through my laptop or PC, so it may just be the devices. But like I said, it happens on my iPhone and on my iPad, and it happens every single time I do a super chat. It doesn't do that at all with anything else, just in super chats.
Try the Brave browser.
It's on the app. I'm using on the YouTube app is what I'm using, and it's happening on.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wayne says Kamala has a bumper sticker. To get ahead, you have to give some. All right, we got Blue Cordell with another 20. And dude, okay, so now I get why like so often I just been assuming you've been drunk, Blue Cord. When you see these chats that have like weird shit on here, now I understand you're getting some fucked up shit.
Okay, well now I gotta figure it out. Damn it!
Yeah, dude,
right.
go in and try a super chat with your phone, and obviously just don't hit send. Just type in a phrase.
Hey Adam, I just dropped a link in the private chat. It's Judge Joe Brown's opinion of Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah, I love that video. Yeah, we'll play that right after this.
Yeah.
Blue Cord for 20 says my wife's friend's mom in 2016 was taken to the polls. She was asked, "Mean man or nice lady for president. She was pissed. I would be too. That's. I'm assuming that maybe that's like a.
Okay, yeah, it's being weird.
Okay,
So
so it's happening to you too.
Yeah, so I went to put Adam, and it went Adams, and I'm like apostrophe S,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like going, Adam is a clown, and it put CK. Adam is a CK. I don't know what that means.
Being
Yeah.
weird.
It's.
I mean, it could be you're a cocksucker. I can't. But no, so it's like, yeah, it's trying to autofill. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's not like a regular autofill. Like I said,
No,
it'll
it's
change
doing
something.
after literally one word, and it's trying to. It literally puts it in for you, and you
Yeah.
have to backtrack.
Yeah, look, Blue Cord said it took him 5 minutes to do the last super chat. I know it. I have done this so many times where like I'm watching a show and like I'm trying to put in a super chat that's really relevant to the current conversation. By the time it finally goes through, because I had to keep on going back and changing all these fucking shit. It's like, yeah, the conversation's already moved on.
I think they've changed the algorithm, literally, given the fact that the DNC is coming up, and the algorithm is literally just taking a shit everywhere.
This
I
is
mean, because
happening.
every time they screw with the algorithm, everything on YouTube fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's been happening for a long time on my mobile devices when I'm doing that though. It is not new.
Well, the majority of people use their mobile device for YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that, so it would be the number one target.
But also, isn't it so weird? It's only for super chats. Radio chats, it doesn't do that. Just the super chats.
Ooh, well, I mean, if you're trying to tip your favorite creator who maybe has the wrong opinions,
yeah,
just saying.
So maybe because I've done that. It happens to me when I don't send super chats a lot, because I just don't watch that much YouTube. But when I'm doing it for Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, Comics Division, yeah, all these guys, those are all guys who would definitely be the type of people who would be flagged by ScrewTube. So maybe it's just doing that, messing with you when you're trying to give to the people they really don't like, and now the algorithm is flagging me. So that could be what's going on.
If you make one political post in the wrong direction, I guarantee you're flagged.
Yeah. So all right. Well, thank you for the 20 Blue Cord, and you get this new upgraded knock to the head. Thanks,
Been
Blue
there.
Cord.
Of course, I did it on a jumbo jet, but been there. Just saying. I'm a large person, but that sucks so bad when you're like, you're like, oh, all right, we're good. I'm gonna walk this way, and all of a sudden you're like, oh.
All right, so I'm seeing the news. I know this isn't new, but okay, so they're confirming that a soldier was injured in Iraq from a rocket attack. So that could just be fucking insurgents, or it could be Iran.
One of our soldiers?
Yeah, one of our soldiers. U.S. personnel.
We still have people in Iraq?
Yeah, in Baghdad.
Okay.
If you looked at the stocks this morning, and again, the market went one way for the majority of them. Several companies, and just a few went the other direction, like Lockheed Martin and people who have massive defense contracts. They literally went from like this to this. And then the rest of the stocks went from like this to this, and then it's just a squeak back up. Yeah. It's not looking good for WWIII, guys.
Oh, so look at this. So he's saying that the first two super chats went through fine, but now is when it's getting funky, and it happened to you too. So just in the process of this show tonight, it seems like they're all of a sudden maybe fucking with me. That's interesting.
I mean, there's definitely stuff going on because I have so long story short, I got my original Facebook Legion Games 2076 page back. I didn't know this. Nobody told me this. It just disappeared one day after about 2021. And it came back that I saw literally 2 months ago. And I'm like, that's weird. And now that I've been posting to it again with certain opinions, it's starting to give me problems. Like you go to post something, the page doesn't load. You got to you have to reset the browser, try it again. Doesn't work. You copy the link, then you put the photo, you put the title. Yeah, no, there's bullshit going on.
Did you say this was on Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah. No,
Oh.
I had a I had a Facebook page that I worked hard to build up when I started this, and you could live stream to and stuff like that. It was my personal. It was an actual gaming, personal YouTube kind of like whatever the frick you wanted to do page, and it got nuked out of nowhere and somewhere in the neighborhood of 2021, and I didn't get a response. Nobody told me anything about that. It was just gone, and then it came back about 2 months ago. And again, no notification. And I had duplicate pages because I started a new one like 8-9 months after the first one got nuked. And now it's giving me problems. So I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, go to Twitter.
Do you want to bring up that Judge Joe Brown video?
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me hold on
Fucking
before we do that,
hilarious.
because I forgot I had a couple of things related to the Trump deal. So okay, we've already seen that and believe that there's a lot of fishy shit going on. So this isn't new, but I was gonna actually talk about this the other week and I forgot about it. But this is from Dan Bongino, who, as everybody knows, I follow very well, and former Secret Service. He put this out July 27th. Says the Secret Service scandal is about to get a lot worse. Apparently, Secret Service counter sniper assets were routinely denied to the Secret Service Donald Trump detail if the locations weren't within driving distance of Washington, D.C. This is a shocking piece of information that Acting Director Rowe should immediately have answers for. A trusted whistleblower sent this shocking piece of information to me during my show on Rumble yesterday. You can watch it here. Yeah, that's it. What the fuck does driving distance mean? And what the fuck does that even matter? You're more worried about the budget that you can't put them on a fucking airplane to get them out somewhere. So only people within a certain range around Washington, D.C. get counter sniper units, while everyone on the West Coast is just going to have to suck it up and maybe get shot at.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
We learned also that this event miraculously was the only time Trump had counter sniper detail assigned. Every single other event, there was no counter sniper.
Wow.
So
they do.
Is that, yeah? Does that mean that? I mean, what does that mean? Why was this event approved for a counter sniper detail, but no other one? That's weird, isn't it?
I would probably go with the fact that there was a report that Iran had some ideas just slightly previous to this.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the best I got for that.
There was a big Iran threat. Yeah. And this is another video which I wanted to play last week, but also forgot about. This is just insane that, also when we're talking about the fact that this is the first time they had a counter sniper, but also didn't have counter surveillance assets. They didn't even have somebody who's just watching for anybody doing surveillance, which is insane. That's also just as important as counter sniper. And the absolute incompetence of that day. How does anybody miss this?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so clear. You can see him clear as day. And hold on, wait for it. There he is, pops up over there. He was running across his fucking, look at him. He's up there. He is sticking right out. How did nobody see this guy? Look at him run across.
You could be a patrol officer and see that out of literally from a mile away. He was 150 yards away.
That's not far.
What? That's no. Well, what? They train you for the M9 millimeter pistol as a police officer at 90 meters. It's like going, okay, great. Are you serious with this?
I was watching Dan also. Dan's really just gotten into it. He's so mad at the way the Secret Service is behaving now. Dan Bongino, that he went on a fucking tirade, tearing the organization apart. Not just of what it currently is like, but even when he was in, pointing out the absolute incompetence of the fact that doesn't matter how bad things are, how they are not where they should be. They're not utilizing proper access to technology or new weaponry because they have the mentality of it's the way we've always done it. Yep. He said that it took so long for them to finally even give long guns, AR-15 and other style weapons like that to agents, to their CAT teams, their counter assault teams. Whereas before they were using the small ones, like the Mac something, I think was something they were commonly using. Like, how are you capable as a force to protect your protectee, someone like the President of the United States, against a large assault? Like, we could have a fucking platoon be attacking, and all you got is a fucking 9mm.
Yeah.
He's pointing out there's so much. Like, I would love to go and find his fucking tirade, because he pointed out so many things. Somebody who's in the Secret Service as a career, who said this is what they were doing for a long time, and they still haven't changed. They're still doing this. They're still doing this. He even pointed out, why are they still wearing fucking suits? They need to be out there and wear something that can actually make them a more capable fighting force if need be. There's no reason to just be out there because it just looks good.
And normally, the Secret Service has drones that they fly above, to spot targets, and they didn't have them this day.
The police offered it.
Yeah,
the local police had drones and offered it, and the Secret Service denied it. We still haven't got a clear answer as to why.
Every local PD has at least one drone, no matter how small the department. One guy. And quite frankly, and I was not a special fucker, but quite frankly, I could hit on iron sights a target of 300 yards, and I shot expert. And that's like low expert too. Like, are you serious? So like, it's so nonsensical that they're like going, 150 yards. We couldn't see this guy. We didn't know what was going on. It's like, I could have saw him out of my asshole if I was upside down. What are you talking about? Are you serious with this?
Yeah. And it's getting all the excuses too now, because the very first story we heard when it came to the counter sniper teams, the Secret Service counter sniper teams, the reason they didn't take the shot, one, because of the slope, it was a very small shot. They had an area of about 8 inches to get this guy's head. All right. The slope was obviously a very bullshit thing. He couldn't shoot because of the slope. No, it was a difficult shot, but they were claiming that because they assumed there was police on the roof. So they didn't know if it was police or an actual threat. That doesn't matter, because the fact of the matter is they had no communication with the police. There was none. We had another video, I think we did play last week, where there was a massive police response. They surrounded that building. The police knew he was there, but they didn't have communication with the Secret Service. They couldn't tell him. They couldn't tell the counter snipers that was a threat until it's too late.
Also, at the same time, too, every counter sniper team is a two-man team. You have a spotter who literally has a rangefinder and a binocular. And then you have the guy with the scope. And then I could be like, literally, Adam, do you see that guy? Does he look like a cop to you? It looks like he has a gun. And Adam be like, no, that doesn't look like a cop. Going, hey, PD, do you have somebody on the roof over here at this approximate location? No, we have nobody there. All right, we got a gun. We got nope, that looks like a shooter. Requesting permission. Take the shot. Boom,
Dan has said they don't even need permission. If they see a clear threat, they can take it out.
Unfortunately,
that is Secret Service doctrine. There's not a chain of command in which you need permission to take a shot. If you see a clear potential risk to the life of your protectee, the former Vice President of the fucking United States, you take the fucking shot.
Do you think they could have been told from on high?
Hold.
Their ROE was to hold.
That's what I was actually saying, because I heard that, and I think this might be bullshit, but they were told to hold because the new policy is you can't shoot, you can't fire until somebody fires first to be a threat. That's the
bullshit.
most nonsensical thing I've ever heard in the history of the world. If you're a police officer, if you're a patrol officer on the street and a guy grabs a gun, it's like you're like, drop the gun, drop the gun. If he points it at you, dude, you're getting ventilated. You're getting blown into fucking next Tuesday. That's the way it is. Sorry, champ. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
but that's what I heard they were saying.
Put things in his mouth again.
Wait, what happened?
You said if you point a gun, you're getting blown.
Well,
there you go.
That's where you went with that.
In your mouth again.
Gay.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, we got another super chat to do here, but I gotta show because fucking Rumble still haven't got their shit fixed yet. Over here, WCW72 says moved over to Rumble. Fuck ScrewTube. Thank you, dude. For 20.
I like that screen name. WCW.
I don't. Obviously,
five-time WCW champion.
Yeah. This okay. Remind me, WCW. Who are you on the Rumbles on the YouTube side? Because I know he's somebody who's been in the chat. I can't remember who he is though on YouTube.
His name's Booker T.
Booker T.
Sting.
By the way, I've been thinking. I'm like, I have no idea who these fucking dudes in the thumbnail are. I just want to find a picture of like guns and shit.
Wait, hold on.
I've been
wondering dudes in the thumbnail. You know who they are?
I don't know who they are. That's a random picture I found. I was like, it looks badass. The dude's got a fucking rocket launcher right in the middle up there. It's just I just wanted to find a badass picture. But I'm like, I'm wondering if one of these dudes ends up finding like this stream and somebody's gonna pop in and say, "Hey, that's me."
Hey, fuck, that was me.
Adam's like, "Hey, look at all those dudes." Jesus.
Hey, he's holding a gun. All right, thank you, WCW. You get this.
Whoa! Wow. That did not go as he had thought it would.
Here's you. And yes, fuck ScrewTube.
Yeah, ScrewTube sucks.
Oh, by the way, something else that sucks. I'm seeing. I don't want to bash My Pillow or Mike Lindell because Mike Lindell's a good guy, but they've got this big $25 extravaganza that they've been running for a long time. I've been needing to buy some new fucking. Oh, that's Blue Cord. That's right. What's up, man? Okay, thank you, Blue Cord. So yeah, he just got sick of the super chats not working over on the ScrewTube side. But dude, so I've been needing to get some new towels and shit. So I bought the $25 fucking towel set. You get 2 towels, 2 hand towels, two washcloths, and I was expecting. Dude, they suck. It is not good quality. It's not terrible, but I was expecting because they all talk about all of this. You get this cotton comes from the Nile River and some shit. So no, these are I was expecting way better quality. I got fucking better quality towels from Walmart than I got from that.
I was just gonna say, bro, go to Walmart. That shit'll last for 3 years.
$25 is not expensive, but dude, I would have liked something better. And again, I don't want to attack them. I don't want to attack the guy, but it's not the quality. I also bought a pair of his pillows a while back, and those are Oh, you get on a pillow, it doesn't go down. Yeah, the fuck it does. It does.
You seem angry about the pillows and towels. You doing okay, bro?
It's not the quality you're expecting, dude. When you got pillows that are going for $90, oh, these must be great pillows. Nah, it's just
buy your basic pillows at Walmart.
Bro, I grew up poor as shit, so I still buy poor. Doesn't matter how much money I have. I go to Walmart. I still buy Kraft macaroni and cheese and hot dogs just to relive my childhood.
Oh yeah.
So So I was listening to a show that was saying that that somebody went to a shop and then there's a lot of expired meat on the rack. They end up asking why. It's because and they said, well, it's too expensive. People aren't buying meat very much anymore. I have a freezer completely full of meat right now because for 3 straight orders, I have completely forgot to postpone my Good Rancher meat subscription. And I've been too lazy. I haven't been cooking steak very much. But the great thing about it though is that the great deal Good Ranchers is that when you subscribe to them, whatever the price is that you lock in, that the price that you initially pay for when you get the subscription, that price never changes. So the price for the steaks have gone up, but I'm still paying $1.99 every single month, even though everyone else is paying higher prices. So I'm still gonna keep it, but I've got just so many fucking steaks right now. It's ridiculous.
Is this an ad read that I didn't realize was going to happen?
Dude, I have no shame in it. When I work on a military base, I go to the commissary and I will find their cooler of reduced meat and I will buy it.
Yeah.
Bunch of steaks at a reduced price. I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, and it's literally like maybe like not even a day. It's like quarter of a day, half a day. Like you literally buy it, you go throw it in a freezer, and it's like it's good.
Yeah.
Like because unless you pull it out like 57 times, you're like going, "Oh, I'm gonna eat steaks." No, I didn't eat them. It's like going, yeah, freezer burn's a thing, but
I cook stuff pretty quick, so it's like I'll grab 4 packs of steaks, and that'll be my dinners for the week.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is very secured in like airtight in these fucking packages, so they're not gonna get freezer burn or anything anytime soon. So I'm not worried about that. But I kick myself in the ass. I've got a reminder in my phone now, like every fucking couple of months to remind myself, postpone this. I keep on filling up. So there's a lot of lovers here of the MyPillow. And again, I know there's a lot of people who do love them, and I'm not saying they're bad pillows. My argument is with them is that they
price.
Not just the old price that they're $90. Obviously, he's doing $90 because he can sell them for $9. People were buying them because people do love the pillows, but they're not what he presents them as. In the commercial, he's saying the problem with down pills is they go down. So get a pill that doesn't go down. It still does. The arc pillows. I'm not going to bullshit about that. They're definitely not worth $90 though, and that's why. When I bought them, it was like a 75% off deal. It was because of a Trump thing going on. So yeah, and this plenty of pillows. You blue cord here. He loves the pillows too. They fit my head and neck. It's like I said, the biggest problem for me is that I have really bad neck problems, and I need a pillow that will keep my neck up in a certain position. So these pillows, they're very comfy, but they don't support my neck in a position I need to because they do collapse down. So
so what he's saying is that he's gone down too many times and he just wants to stay up.
My
oh my
sorry.
Oh my
You're like, the fuck did I why the fuck is this guy still here?
Oh my
Hey, you want to see what a Trump supporter chick thinks of lefties?
Yeah,
she's cute, by the way. This chick is like not like smoking hot, but that is a cute bod right there. Okay, so he's asking her, he's a 10, but he's a Biden supporter, I think, or something like that. Let me turn this up.
But he voted for Biden.
He's a 0.
Why?
I really don't like Biden.
I hate your stinking gut.
How would you describe some of the guy's characteristics?
He's probably a pussy, and he's probably he's more than likely gay.
I love that.
Protect women's rights or have lower taxes?
Have lower taxes.
Why?
Because I think women already have enough rights, and our taxes are so.
She's based.
Very small.
I think that women are supposed to just be happy and be able to be with their children and take care of their family.
All right, you heard it here first.
That's right, I said it.
I've seen the original uncut video. But yeah, that's yeah,
You know,
she's a gem.
she's more attractive just because of the way she thinks.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
yeah, 100%.
given her hat, she's not hiding it. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
I
she's
I
like
love that.
conservative men. I'm here.
Yep, I love that. I wish more women would be like that. You know, this area late at the Lake of the Ozarks is very based area, and I've met plenty of conservative women around here. Not the really attractive ones, but it's I know that there are ones, but yeah, they're just not open about it, and mostly because there's a very weird mentality around here because this is a very conservative area, but it's a party scene. People don't want to be talking about politics. They don't want to get political very often, except for the old retired group. There's that category who has no fucking problem. You see plenty of old men wearing MAGA hats and shit around here. But
Well, dude, that's your in right there. Like, go and take an issue, kind of like James Klug and that guy, get a freaking microphone and go on the streets with the kids and find because trust me, you're going to find a freaking hot college girl who's going to be like going, I hate Joe Biden. Kamala Harris sucks. And quite frankly, she's like Trump 2024. I guarantee it. Do it. Do it.
You're right. I should.
Wait,
yeah.
Why is WCW saying "F you, Alf"?
I have
What
no
did I
idea.
do?
No idea.
What did I do?
He says, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Talking. Oh wait, no. Okay, that's Voraxlon.
Yeah, Voraxlon's been on my chat.
Sorry, I'm late, brother. And you too, Horny Alf.
Yeah, he's been in Voraxlon's
you,
been in my
Alf.
chat. Yeah, I don't know why WCW's saying "fuck you, Alf."
I don't understand that line of text there. I feel like there's something. I feel like with Vor also, there's like a text that didn't go through because he says, "Sorry, I'm late," and then he says, "And you too, Horny Alf."
Well, Voraxlon's been in my chat. He was in my World of Warships chats last couple times. But
I thought you were simulcasting, so that's
but
where
I don't know why WCW's in my chat, or not in my chat, but why
Fuck
he's
you, Alf.
I guess so. Fuck
just
me.
Don't like you. Everyone's hating on Alf.
I mean, I'll accept it. Whatever. Fuck me.
Jesus Alf, what the fuck?
I mean, I'll take it. Whatever. Fuck me.
So I'll what the Alf, I sent you a message about tomorrow night, Adam. I'll try to be on more often. I have another show to hop on because we're not doing Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon tonight. So I'm gonna skedaddle. I've probably done enough damage here.
Right. Yeah.
About
Okay,
homophobia and stuff like that.
Before you go, even though this isn't a pop culture show, what did you think of that last episode? 1 out of 10. Would you rank it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. I can't watch it.
Oh,
I haven't. Oh, you got the reason.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Go watch it.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're about to go on the show to go talk about it.
No.
Go watch it, please.
No. Where I've heard things, but I haven't heard spoilers. And we're Alf. I sent you a message about tomorrow night. Yeah,
Okay.
we delayed because and look, this just don't make it a big deal. My birthday was yesterday. We thought we were gonna do. I'd have to work, but given this, the
Yay! Happy birthday!
Given, never mind. We were gonna do it tonight, but we couldn't do it tonight. We're trying to get a few guests for the show. Alf, you're one of them, just for the record.
All right.
If that wasn't fucking clear.
Yeah. Cool.
So, tomorrow night. But anyway, I haven't seen it, and don't spoil it, fuckers.
I won't say a thing. Go watch it.
Yeah.
What time are you doing your show?
It's going to be most likely 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we do it earlier for said people because Anna wants to join. So
nice.
I would be there. I know that we've got things going on. Me, Scotty, and some of the other peeps around here have got something going on tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I would be.
What?
What? Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
Is this a drunk 3PO Beardo Tardo birthday month long? Doesn't get much more homosexual than that.
That's pretty gay. It's pretty gay, guys.
Well, I mean, it's very gay. No, my birthday was just yesterday, so and I don't do that. So it's very less gay until now.
I hope so.
Dude, fuck you.
I don't believe it, but I hope so.
I'll see it, guys. You suck.
Later, buddy.
Later.
God damn it! How many times do I have to say leave?
Go check him out. Legion Games in the video description below. Show him some love. Don't ask, don't tell. No, that's not what we do now. Now it's be as gay as possible. Post it all over Instagram
and especially be transmission.
Yeah. There's no way that saying trans is not bad because everyone's been saying that.
Yeah.
I know for the longest time I've been saying transformer, but I see everybody saying trans. I don't think that's a banned word. Although I will say I've been watching this channel called Paranormal. Oh, you didn't remind me.
Oh, yeah, remind you. Hey,
yes.
Hey, what's this thing you have coming up you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you asking. I have an idea for a new channel. You suck. No wonder.
I do suck.
No wonder your career in the Air Force ended. So I've been really getting. I've always been a big ghost guy. I've been really big into paranormal. We had that big 4-hour ghost investigation live stream in Tombstone last year. So I've been watching this YouTube channel called Paranormal Investigations. And it just had me sucked in. I was just like, I'm just so obsessed with everything that's going on with these investigations and all the shit that they find. It started off because I live 45 minutes away from the Jefferson City Federal Penitentiary, or I think it's called just the Missouri Federal Penitentiary, which had a nickname as the bloodiest 47 acres of the U.S. Huge ghost activity over there. And I can, for $100, I can go in there and have a 5-hour fucking session of talking to ghosts and shit. Place has a dungeon, for fuck's sake. I mean, an actual like old school fucking dungeon.
Oh, go ahead.
So my idea is I want to create a new channel called Veterans Investigating the Paranormal, VIP. So, I've got Scotty here, Marine Corps vet. He's huge into it. He loves the idea. I know I got a few other people down here, and we're going to create a team out here and go ghost hunting. And who knows, it's paranormal, not specifically ghosts. So might get into that alien shit that we talked about like on Wild Wednesday. And my idea is specifically is to make it like not just that we are vets, but use the fact that we're vets to try to talk to ghosts. Like I'll bet anything there are probably ghosts in that served in the military. So we'll get them to like coax them out by being like going, hey, company, and then getting, coaxing them out, like wear uniforms and shit. Because that happened when we were in Tombstone. They said that there was a lot of activity around me. They think likely because I was wearing an old Civil War era Stetson. Plus I had like a veteran style shirt with American flag and stuff like that. So they think that there might have been a lot of activity in this one place because I looked like an old military guy from that time. So that's what we're looking at doing. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I would love to do this kind of investigation. I found, I don't know how new this technology is, but there's a device. If any of you are familiar with a spirit box, it's really just is a radio that goes through a process that allows the spirit to talk through this device. But unfortunately, you're using radio signals. So you hear a shit ton of static, but there's a device I found on this store that I watched a lot of videos and it really works, that it eliminates the background static. So you can specifically hear the voices coming through, and it works really fucking well. So I'm going to buy this shit. And dude, I want to sit down and have a conversation with a ghost really bad.
I gotta ask you. So, where I live in Virginia, I live in Virginia. I won't lie. That's where I live. Where I live in Virginia, there's a lot of battlefields. There's a lot of colonial sites.
Yes.
And there are some ghost tours. So if you ever decide to come out this way, let me know, and we will do we'll do some videos.
I am absolutely fucking down for that. And it does sound like there's a lot of people around in the chat saying that they want to also. Look at that, go down to New Orleans. I've heard about the New Orleans shit. There's a lot of activity down there.
Yeah, I've been to New Orleans. That's crazy shit down there. But like I said, I'm in an area that's got a lot of colonial like battlefields and towns. So yeah, and they do ghost tours. So if you ever want to come down this way, let me know.
I'm down, dude. Yeah, let's make this shit happen. And again, just like I managed to get a unique following for the Tom McDonald videos because I'm leaning into the military veteran side, and it's unique. You know, the fact that I'm wearing all my fucking gear and everything, even though I feel like a dumbass wearing all of it, the audience loves it. So same thing. I want to make this be a unique paranormal investigation, being all military veterans trying to coax out and talk to military ghosts. And I bet, because you see this, right? You see when you have somebody who you got to find a reason to get them to want to talk to you. That's the thing. You know, especially these places like like the Jefferson City Penitentiary. There's tours going through there all the fucking time. There are people going in there all the fucking time saying, "Hello, are you a man or a woman? How old were you? How did you die?" Can you imagine being a ghost and having to hear the same fucking stupid shit for decades? Nah, dude, I want to get in there. I want to fucking spark them up. I want to have a different conversation. I want to be like, "Hey, bro, where'd you serve at? What was your unit? Were you in the Civil War? Did you hate certain kind of people?"
Yeah, if you ever came out here,
did you own people?
Dude, if you ever came out here, I'd be your cameraman.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because I can't show my face, but I can at least talk and you can hear me.
I'm down, bro. I'm fucking down.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. See, we got everyone. See, I wish you had an 800 number. Soon talking about probably want to call in like coast to coast. Yeah, maybe at some point we can do something like that. But I mean, I don't need a phone line open when I can talk to the chat. Fort Campbell's haunted. Oh, guaranteed. I looked up because I was specifically trying to find. I looked up. I did a search for military hauntings, and so obviously I got it was all it was all forts. Some of the top ones were West Point. I think Fort Campbell might have been on there. But in any case, there's a lot of military hauntings, a lot of bases.
Where I'm at, you have Jamestown, and you have Yorktown Battlefield, which is a colonial battlefield. So yeah, there's a lot here.
Yeah, those old Civil War locations, I guarantee, is a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
Vor says, I got a Sioux uprising battle at Fort Ridgely. Ridgely? I've never even heard of that fort. Graveyard, just 35 minutes up the river from here. Sweet, dude.
Nice.
Do you hate communists? Do I hate communists? Yes, I do.
Yes.
Thank you for asking.
Communists. Who else? Who doesn't hate communists?
Oh, I think it's a conversation they're having between each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know when we're gonna do that. I want to buy that fucking that device though. Like I'm so eager to want to fucking buy that device. So I think
it's funny you talk about that because that's in the game I play, Phasmophobia. They have a device, the spirit box, where you talk to the ghost.
What makes the green grass grow? Blood, the enemy's blood. Drill sergeant. Is that right? Yeah, blood, the enemy's blood. What makes the green grass grow? Blood, the enemy's blood. Drill sergeant. We did that for bayonet training. That was like when I joined. And by the way, Johnny Be Casual, what's up, man? I think I'm guessing you're new here over on the Rumble side. Welcome. I remember like I was disappointed when I went to basic training in 2000. I was disappointed that it wasn't as tough as I thought it was going to be. You know, I thought we were gonna be saying that kind of stuff like blood, the enemy's blood all the time, and then no, it was only in like fucking bayonet training was the only time like we actually got into that like gruesome shit. Like this is fucking weak, dude. I should have joined the fucking Marines.
Yeah, the basic training wasn't that tough, and then when I left basic training, or when I left them, not left, but when I went to the Guard and I joined like a police academy, I'm like, this is easy shit, and they're like struggling through it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Johnny. Yeah, it was only one fucking day. It was only one day. I was, yeah. I mean, there's other shit, you know, but I mean, there was like what I was in fucking high school ROTC, and I learned the fucking napalm sticks to kids cadence. So like, we couldn't do it in basic training though. I learned that fucking ROTC. Too fucking funny. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Blue Court here, WCW. I know he was old school back in the 80s, so I'm sure he got to do all that shit. I can't even imagine now. Now, like we're talking about though, like basic training was weak as fuck. I got assigned to the 173rd Airborne, 74th Long Range Surveillance Attachment, and I got a huge fucking wake up call there. You know, like yeah, basic training was fucking weak. AIT was weak, but your actual unit, when you get assigned to an infantry long range surveillance attachment, all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, okay, this isn't as pussy as I thought it was gonna be. I was in hell at that point. So at least that was tough, but yeah, infantry training was harder. Yeah, I get that, Blue Cord too. Yeah. I'm sure, yeah. I went through my basic training was through Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Homo D artillery. I'm sure at Fort Benning for infantry training was tougher. But in general though, I mean, just to talk about your regular fucking army is just weak as fuck. But I can't imagine. This is 24 years later now. It was weak then. What I've heard these stories, I've heard the reports and seen that drill sergeants can't even yell at you anymore. We thought as pussy when they couldn't swear, or threaten you.
So,
and now they can't even yell.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, but from what I've heard,
that's true.
For Air Force at the TAC-P schoolhouse, it's way different. Because it's TAC-P, they're yelling at you, they're fucking,
oh yeah,
giving
that's
you
tough
shit.
Air Force right there.
But for regular Air Force, yeah, I could see that. I could see them not, doing anything.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Johnny did basic at SIL. Look, I'm not saying SIL was weak. Dude, okay, it was 110 degrees there when I was there. Yeah, it was fucking hot. Yeah, SIL did suck, but just talking about like in 2000, I'm sure that still basic training is still going to be different from Fort Sill to Fort Benning. Although I'll bet anything that, because now Fort Benning basic training is incorporated, or whatever the term is. They have not just infantry. Now you got the OSIT guys who go through, and then they go straight from basic training and into their AIT for infantry. If it works that way, that basic training is mixed, then I would imagine that that's still going to be very similar to Fort Sill basic training, but then the infantry portion, the AIT, is going to be where they're really going to get hammered on in AIT to toughen up for infantry. I would assume that's the case. I would have to ask somebody. I've never asked that question before to somebody. And summer 99. Oh, he's saying that he was in 99, 10 days after graduation. Maybe say 99 degrees. In any case, I'm a little buzzed right now. I think I'm going to wrap this up. We're at 2 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you, Johnny. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you for being here, man, over on the Rumble side. Appreciate you. We are live right now on YouTube and on Rumble. I've said it so many times. I would love to be exclusively Rumble, but we're coming up on 14,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I've got 309 on Rumble. I can't justify doing only Rumble, but I appreciate every single one of you who's watching over there. Thank you very much. So that being said, let's wrap this shit up. Horny Alf, what you got going on?
Hey everyone, I am Horny Alf. I do gaming streams. That is kind of my especial. On Wednesdays, I do World of Warships. We call it Warship Wednesdays, where me and a couple guys, so we play some streams playing World of Warships. Fridays, we've been doing Halo Reach, kind of out of nostalgia, just playing the game. So come check that out. Saturdays are my day to just play random games and do solo. So I've been playing Fallout London was one of the big ones I've been playing. And I also have Breath Edge, which is kind of a space version of Subnautica. So if you play Subnautica, come check that out. Sundays is my multiplayer stream. So I'm looking at possibly what we're going to do. I haven't picked a game we're going to play, so TBD. But also, for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I made 500 subs. I just need the viewing hours. I am 2/3 of the way there to my viewing hours. So
there you go. Yeah, that and the way to do that is go check out some of his shows on the prior shows, because that's how you get those watch hours.
yeah, go check out my playlists where all my streams I've done.
Absolutely, go check out Horny Alpha's link is in the video description below, at least for the YouTube side and all that.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go to Horny Alpha on YouTube and you'll find him. So please do show him some love over there. Looks like John B. Casual is into everything you're talking about there. Hey, Congress dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it you talking about the gay congressman who's getting nailed in the ass? That's another conversation we had earlier. But Al, thank you for being here, man. Thank you everyone out there. We now have. Shoot, I've got names and shows for every single day of the week now, except for Sunday. But I'm what I want to do now is, like I said, we've got 3 months until this election happens. We're less than 100 days away. We're in the 90s now. So I'm going to try to do my best to do whatever to try to get on here, do some shows. We're getting some pre-record videos up, do some news blasts and all that good kind of stuff. But I want to go hard and try to get the information out there as best as possible between now and November 5th. So it may very well just be random. So as always, make sure you ring in that bell, get notifications. YouTube does not like me, so people don't always get notifications. It's better over on the Rumble side, even though sometimes it's very late. Rumble, get on that, fix that shit. But also, it make sure you're following me on one of the platforms at Vets Talkin. Drop the gene, you'll find me just like there. That's the way you're going to guarantee. I always post at the very least on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You'll see when I'm going live on any 3 of those platforms. So it could be random. I'm not setting any specific time. I like doing these random days when I really feel up to when there's big news stories going on. I definitely want to do Wild Wednesday again because I really want to get into some of that paranormal shit. So we're gonna do Wild Wednesday. I got my conspiracy theory tinfoil hat on for that shit. So like I said, okay. So that all being said, thank you guys very much for checking out the show. I would love for you guys to continue to see everything we're going to do between now and November. Thank you so much, Vor Axelon. You rock. Thank you very much for that, my dude. And so that being said, thank you everyone who's in the chat. Thank you for the super chats. Blue Cord Devil, you're the fucking man. Oh, no. Oop, I hit 2 buttons at once. I apologize for that. And thank you to everyone who's lurking, just checking out in the background. As always, double tap that like and subscribe, and you can share this out there with everybody because you don't got to be a vet to enjoy this content. Just don't get butthurt. You've been warned.